Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, word to my brethren all around the world watching this video. I love all you guys, all right? So that's what it is. But we're going to talk about Mikey Garcia versus Sergey Lipinets. It's a fight that recently got made um, for February 10th, which is a day before my 23rd birthday. So shout out to them. Shout out to myself. Um, you know, this fight is it's interesting to me because Mikey Garcia, man, and I've heard him say this many times. Like I've heard him say that he doesn't like boxing, and like has a good skill set. He's a pretty skilled fighter. Has the skill set to be a really good fighter in boxing, and I think he's proven it so far for the guys he's fought. They put in front of him, but this fight with Lipinets is an attempted cherry pick. This is an attempted cherry pick. He went to the supermarket, he went to the fruit section, and he is attempting to pick a cherry in Sergey Lipinets, a man with 13 fights. I believe he had a pretty good amateur resume, but I haven't even looked into his career that deeply, so I don't even know. But Lipinets, a guy who fought Okiri Kondo in his last fight and struggled. Many people even thought he lost. I had to go watch the fight on TV. I was actually there in the arena. I thought he lost when I watched it at the Barclays Center, but I need to watch it again. But he showed with Akiri Kondo. So it's a fight with Mikey Garcia. There's some straight killers that he could have fought. We're talking the likes of Lomachenko. We're talking the likes of Jorge Linares, but he don't want no smoke with nor Lomachenko nor Jorge Linares, so he picks a guy that he thinks is a cherry in Sergey Lipinets. But the fight is interesting to me. The fight is interesting, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you look at Mike Garcia's resume, you look at the guys he's fought, his notable wins: Salido, Roman Martinez. Wait, I think he fought Salido. Did he fight Salido? Roman Martinez, Broner. Zlatikin. I think he fought Toledo. I'm pretty sure he beat Toledo. Might have been the fight where he beat him via technical decision. Let me see if I'm right. Yeah, he beat him via technical decision. Okay, so look at those guys, right? Elohio Rojas and all them guys. Like those dudes, like okay, Broner. We know that he's flat-footed, doesn't move, so it's easy to sit there and trade with him and outbox him and do whatever you want, Broner, if you have the boxing skills. So that was a fight made for him. Zlatikin was a fight made for him because he was just so much bigger than him, and Zlatikin really had nothing for him. You look at like Roman Martinez, a guy that pretty much everybody beats. He's just one of those gatekeeper type of opponents, a guy who gets a random title every now and then. But if you're a fighter worth your weight in salt, you beat him. Then he fought Toledo. That was a fight where he won via technical decision. But Toledo's not known for being a big puncher either. Not a big puncher, but I'm saying a mover as well. What Lipinets has going for him in this fight with Garcia is that he is a slick boxer who can move, and he does have some punching power. So that's where the intrigue is for me, if there is intrigue, because it's really not a fight I care too much for. I'll watch it, but I would have rather seen Mikey Garcia fight a Jorge Linares or a Lomachenko, because I want to see if he really is what they hype him up to be. So I think Lomachenko would ice him, and I think Linares I probably favor. I don't know. Linares fight is interesting to me, but Lipinets is an attempted cherry pick. I say attempted. I'm using the word attempted because it's a Lipinets is not a bad fighter. He can fight, but it's a fight where Lipinets should lose, but he has things in his style that it's going to make it hard for Mikey Garcia to beat him. You see what I'm saying? Like the slickness, the ability to box, the ability to move. These are things that Lipinets has going for him. And Mikey Garcia is one of them guys, man. Like he's used to being more skilled than his opponents, better than his opponents. So if you can be someone in there that can challenge him, make him dig deep. He don't like boxing like that. He said it many times. I don't like boxing. He doesn't really care about being great, which is fine. Everybody has different motives in the sport, but I'm waiting for Mikey Garcia to get in a real dogfight. Like he fought Salido. That fight ended because of swelling on his eye, and whatnot. But I want to see him in a dogfight. I want to see him fight a guy who's just like winning 2, 3, 4 rounds in a row. and he got to dig deep and find something in himself, in his character as a fighter. He hasn't had like really one of them fights yet. And my personal opinion is Mikey Garcia just strikes me as one of them guys. Like, for as good as he is, if you don't like boxing like that and you don't love the sport like that, when you get in a crunch moment, like, you're gonna fold up. And I just feel like a killer like Lomachenko would make him, like, probably, I don't want to say quit, but he could beat him. Linares probably beat him. So that's why I'm saying this is an intended trade pick. This is not to say that Lipinets is a bad fighter. It's just that Mikey Garcia, his team, and the people that run his career see this as an easy fight. And Lipinets already came out and said, like, because people are making this a big deal about how Mikey Garcia is going to shoot for his next world title and whatnot. And Lipinets is just like, yo, like, I think, I'm not coming to that fight to lay down. Like, when you come see me, it's gonna be a dogfight. And for me, like, I thought Lipinets lost against Okiri Kondo. So my thing is, if I thought he lost against Okiri Kondo, for me, that fight for him is gonna be his chance to prove to me that he's not a paper champion. And I think he's a good fighter. He is a good fighter, so I'm not saying he's a bad fighter, but I think he's a paper champion because I don't think he beat Okiri Kondo. And like I said, I still got to go rewatch the fight on actual telecast because I was watching it in the arena and I was sitting pretty high up in the nosebleed, so it's pretty easy to, like, it's pretty easy to be influenced by the crowd, and you just don't see as much from where I was sitting in the Barclays Center. So gotta go watch it. But I thought he lost to Okiri Kondo, and since then he has had the label of paper champion to me. And I want to see if he can beat Mikey Garcia. To be quite honest with you, I want him to freaking beat Mikey Garcia, to be honest with you, because for one, Mikey, I don't know, man. I don't think Mikey's gonna fight Lomachenko. Like, I don't think these guys are gonna want to fight Lomachenko like that. And when Lomachenko makes that move to 135, I fully expect Mikey Garcia to be at 140. Like, that's just what it's gonna be. So, because he knows, and I know, and anybody who knows boxing knows that if they fight, Lomachenko will fold Mikey Garcia up. He'll ice him, and that's going to be all she wrote for Mikey Garcia. We're going to find out who he really is. So, the fight's a good fight. Lipinets is a good slick boxer. He can fight going forward, can fight going backwards. So he's not a bad fighter by any means. My thing with Lipinets is just like, okay, you struggle with Akiri Kondo. Styles make fights in boxing, as they say, as cliche as that is to say. Can you take what you do best and exploit it against Mikey Garcia, a guy who can jab really well, a guy who has good power, a guy with good fundamentals? That's just what it is, man. So Lipinets, I'm rooting for you, man. Hopefully you get the job done. Because for me, like, Mikey Garcia, he's a good fighter. I enjoy watching his fights, but I just don't think he's going to be one of them guys that's going to want to take on the best fighters. Like, why didn't they make the fight? Why didn't they make a fight with, like, Linares? I mean, I know Linares. I think Linares might be a Golden Boy fighter, so maybe that's why, because of the whole Heyman Golden Boy dynamic. But aside from that, like, I mean, I just want to see. I just want to see Mikey Garcia fight somebody like at the top. And Lipinets is not the top of the top, but he's still good enough to beat Mikey Garcia. So, to the 10th cherry pick. Lost a little bit of respect for Mikey and his team when I heard this, a bit pissed off about it. But it's a fight where I think he can lose. And not gonna make a prediction, but just don't be surprised if he does lose. So that's my take on the fight. Mikey Garcia, Sergey Lipinets, February 10th, Barclays Center. Let me know what you guys think about that fight. Do you guys give Sergey Lipinets any chance of winning? If so, tell me why. If not, then also tell me why. I want to hear you guys comment. I like hearing from you guys. Appreciate, just all the support I constantly get. Follow True School Sports on Instagram at True School Sports. Lots of great stuff on the True School Sports Instagram boxing page. So go check that out. Got a couple fighters follow us on there. So shout out to them. And just overall, man, God bless you guys. Look out for the next video. And like I say in every video, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dania. And that's Dania in South Florida, if you didn't know. So until next time, take care, guys.